Why you may feel cold on Zepbound, metabolic changes explained. If you're taking Zepbound and suddenly feeling colder than usual, you're not alone. While this isn't listed as a common side effect in the FDA prescribing information, many patients report increased cold sensitivity during treatment, especially as weight loss progresses. Let's talk about what's happening in your body and when you should reach out to your healthcare provider. First, here's the key thing to understand. Feeling cold usually isn't the medication directly causing the problem. It's typically an indirect effect of the weight loss itself. So what's actually going on? Zepbound, or tirzepatide, is a dual GIP and GLP-1 receptor agonist that's FDA approved for chronic weight management in adults with obesity or who are overweight with related health conditions. As you lose weight, your body goes through several changes that affect how you regulate temperature. The most straightforward reason is insulation. As you lose body fat, you literally have less insulation keeping you warm. Think of it like removing a layer of clothing you've been wearing. Your body has to work harder to maintain its core temperature in cooler environments. But there's more happening beneath the surface. When you lose weight, your body undergoes something called adaptive thermogenesis. This is basically your body's way of conserving energy by reducing energy expenditure to preserve what it sees as dwindling energy stores. One consequence of this metabolic slowdown is decreased heat production, which can leave you feeling chilly. There's also the calorie factor. Zepbound works partly by slowing gastric emptying and reducing appetite, which often means you're eating less than you used to. Lower caloric intake means less fuel for your metabolic furnace, which translates to less heat generation. Research suggests that weight loss may also be associated with temporary changes in thyroid hormone levels, particularly T3 or triiodothyronine. This typically represents a normal adaptation to eating fewer calories rather than actual thyroid dysfunction. But it's another piece of the puzzle when it comes to feeling cold. And if you're experiencing significant gastrointestinal side effects, dehydration might also play a role. Being dehydrated can temporarily affect your circulation and how you perceive temperature. The good news is that this cold sensitivity is generally considered benign and isn't usually a sign of drug toxicity. It's an uncomfortable but normal physiological response to weight reduction. So what can you do about it? There are several practical strategies you can discuss with your healthcare provider. Layering your clothing is the simplest approach. Dress in layers so you can adjust throughout the day as your environment and activity level change. Maintaining adequate protein intake is important. Plus, adequate protein helps preserve muscle mass during weight loss, which is crucial for maintaining your metabolic rate. Speaking of muscle, regular exercise is key. Physical activity generates heat in the short term and helps maintain muscle mass in the long term. More muscle means a higher resting metabolic rate and more heat production. Stay properly hydrated. Good hydration supports healthy circulation, which helps with temperature regulation. You might also want to keep warm beverages on hand throughout the day and ensure your living and working spaces are comfortably heated. Now, while cold sensitivity is usually nothing to worry about, there are times when you should contact your healthcare provider. If your cold intolerance is accompanied by severe fatigue, that's worth mentioning. The same goes if you're experiencing hair loss, unexplained weight gain despite continuing treatment, or other symptoms that might suggest thyroid dysfunction. These could include significant changes in your energy levels, mood, or digestive patterns. If you have diabetes and are using insulin or a sulfonylurea medication, it's especially important to pay attention. Cold sweats or shakiness could potentially indicate low blood sugar rather than cold sensitivity from weight loss. Follow your sick day plan and contact your healthcare provider if you're concerned. Your healthcare provider can evaluate whether these symptoms represent normal adaptation to weight loss or if there's something else going on that needs attention. They might want to check your thyroid function or assess other potential causes. It's also important to speak with your doctor if the cold sensitivity is significantly impacting your quality of life or if you have any concerns about your treatment. Let's recap the key points. Feeling cold on Zepbound typically results from weight loss-related metabolic changes rather than a direct effect of the medication on your temperature regulation. It's generally a benign response that can accompany weight loss. You can manage it with practical strategies like layering clothing, maintaining adequate protein intake, exercising regularly, and staying hydrated. but contact your healthcare provider if cold sensitivity comes with symptoms like severe fatigue, hair loss, or unexplained weight gain, or if you have diabetes and experience cold sweats that could indicate low blood sugar. Remember, everyone's experience with weight management medication is different. What you're experiencing should always be discussed with your healthcare provider to ensure your treatment plan is working safely and effectively for you. Have you experienced cold sensitivity during your weight loss journey? Drop a comment below and let us know what strategies have helped you stay comfortable. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more evidence-based health information.